I figured out GorillaVRGT's identity. Let me explain to you guys. About 7 days ago, he said this. And I figured it out. So that Morse code said VidCon. So he could be wearing that at VidCon, or he could have it on some part of him. Not that part of him, if you're thinking about that. But it could be on a part of his body. And it looks like he's placing his phone down on a wall right there. And there's a camera, and there's a lot of people there, so he's probably gonna get spotted there. And then Tipo just saw him. He didn't look. And then, about a few days ago, he said the clock is ticking. And then he said this, the clock is ticking. And then someone replied, is ticking. And he got pinned. So the clock is ticking. And look, it just struck after 12. So my theory is that I think the clock is the time he'll be at VidCon, since he started the clock not too long after he arrived at VidCon, about 4 days after he arrived at VidCon. So I think, and there's a black hole in him on Stump, and the end is near. So what does he mean by the end is near? I don't know. He said, I see it, and there's a clock reflection in his eyes. So maybe when it strikes 6, or it's the amount of time he'll be at VidCon. I'm not sure, but this is just my reveal. And don't you guys dare, if this isn't true, don't say this aged well like milk, because you guys are gay off you do that.